Hey, we're live. That did it.
Oh,
That worked. All right. Listen back if you can. Tell me if it's good. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Backlog, the return of the Backlog. Now, let me try and tweet this out. If you can, Char, that would help me out a little bit, and I can retweet it. But yeah, welcome you guys. It was taking us a minute to get started. The OBS was acting a little funky. YouTube being YouTube, you know how it goes. But we're here, and it feels good. Char, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Damn, we were talking before we went live, of course, setting up and everything, and we were looking back on how long it's been since the last backlog. And you guys, I'm embarrassed. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing. It is embarrassing. 11 months, you guys, since last December. So, yeah. I take a lot of blame for that. We've been a little bit lazy. I know I have. And, we've been busy working. I know Char's been doing that too. So we're here though. And we're hoping that we can get it back on track. And welcome, you guys. Welcome. I see you in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming out. Let me go ahead and introduce myself in case you're new to the channel or you don't remember me for some reason. I'm Erica. Erica's for the win. This is my channel, and here I am with my friend Char. Go ahead and let the people know who you are, what you do on the social media, and where they can find you, basically.
Oh my god. My social media is a mess. But hi, I'm Char. I do art and I'm a citizen of the internet as well. um I don't know. I don't even remember my Twitter. I've changed it so many times now.
Oh man, don't even know her
Hold
on
on.
Twitter. What?
Oh no. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, I was just making sure. Okay, my Twitter is at Drinia_art, DRINIA_art. If you want to follow me there. But yeah, I'm here. We out here talking about video games, I guess.
Yeah, we here. If you're not familiar with the backlog, you're new. We talk gaming, but we also talk non-gaming. This episode, though, specifically is going to be all gaming, so yeah, it might be a little confusing. But in the future, we definitely are not afraid to tackle other topics. We've talked about relationships before. We've talked about other hobbies, movies, stuff like that. Just like geek culture and just whatever really is on our minds or what we feel like discussing. So if that sounds like something you guys would be really interested in, you want to throw a topic at us anytime, we will consider it. We highly would appreciate that for sure. So we're going to get into it in a second. But before, I guess we can I'm just going to remind everybody like how me and Char met and how this kind of series kind of came to be, just in case, people forgot. I mean, Char probably forgot by now.
I kind of did. You said that. I was like, wait, how did we meet?
I had to think about it too. I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about it. I was like, wait, how long have I known this chick? Like, damn, I think we're going on like 6 years, dude.
No.
I think so. Yeah.
God damn.
It's crazy, right?
That's insane. And you know what's funny for people who don't know is it's the weirdest thing being friends, like us, like being friends, because like we don't talk to each other. Like I know y'all think that like we're super fucking tight and all, but like we I got into this call and she's like, so I haven't talked to you in a while, and I'm like, yep. It's like the last time we talked was like, when did we talk? The last time was like the Anthem beta.
Oh man.
Like on voice, because we, we come into like streams and stuff.
Yeah.
No, last time we talked on voice was like maybe the Anthem beta, which was like what, like 9 months ago?
Shoot, I think that was like, God, when was that? February or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
So yeah, we don't talk a lot, but like we have this like super good relationship, and it's like the weirdest thing. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely one of those friendships where like you can go a long time without talking, but you know that like we're still cool. We still can like talk like as if we just talked yesterday kind of thing. Like we get along very well and stuff like that. But we actually met, I want to say in 2014, right? When She Attack started, or was it 2013? Dude, it might be longer.
But when was that terrible website started?
Oh man, the shade. No, but we we met on there. It was this website that was started, and we joined up, and we just kind of clicked. We just sort of we had I think we had like our personalities were kind of in common. I think we kind of laughed at the same things, and I always knew like Shar,
Yeah.
you were always cool. Like we always got along very well and stuff. So we just sort
Yeah.
of kept up with each other, and we actually had a series like this before, but we called it Loading Screen. Remember? That was like our
That was a
series.
time, wasn't it?
We started that
Uh,
as part of that website, but then of course the website is no longer here. So we thought, man, maybe we should keep this going because we really enjoyed it, and I thought it was cool for people to listen to. So yeah, we kept it going, and now here we are, with the backlog. So I don't even
11
remember.
month hiatus. The
Right.
backlog.
I think you came up with the name backlog, right? If I'm correct.
I don't know. I had like a list, and you were like, "Backlog sounds good."
Yeah, Shar was usually the one that was like on top of things, like with the topics, the name, the thumbnails. But hey,
I did do the thumbnails.
you guys got to be proud of me. I know Shar is. I came up with the topics this week. I actually held it down, so I'm motivated, man. I'm motivated.
It's true.
Yeah, but what's up, chat? I see you guys. I hope you're all doing really well. Happy Saturday, and let's get into it. So our first topic is actually like what we've been playing. So I guess Shar, if you want to start, what have you been playing lately?
What I've been playing, let me open up my Steam here. I've been playing a bunch of stuff. I started, well, I mean, since we talked last, it's been a lot, but I've started Shadows Awakening, which is kind of like a top-down isometric kind of like Diablo kind of a thing. It controls kind of weird, but it's good. It's fine. I got Moonlighter, and I've played it a bit. I've got a couple hours in there, I think. I've got like maybe 4 hours in Moonlighter now. And my friend gifted me Senran Kagura Peach Ball. No one knows what that is, but it's basically the sexiest pinball game you will ever play in your life, so I highly recommend.
The sexiest. Explain. What is so sexy?
Well, if you want to go to my Twitch and see a VOD, I got a whole bunch of VODs for you. No,
Okay.
I played it the other day, so I do actually have a VOD. But it's basically, if you don't know Senran Kagura, this is going to mean nothing to you, but it's basically Boob Ninjas, the pinball game. So it's great.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Everybody go play it. And then I also got Senran Kagura Burst Renewal, which is a remake of the very first Senran Kagura game, which is also Boob Ninjas. So that's a fun time. And then just Final Fantasy 14 on the side, because that's how I do.
Oh yeah, you stay on that game. For real.
I mean, I'm in it now.
Oh, okay. That's cool though. So you got a good list there. You got some multiple games there.
It's been a long time, man.
I know, right? Well, for me, I recently picked up Link's Awakening again. I dropped it for a minute. I wasn't feeling it too much, but now I'm back on it, and it's picked up a little bit. I'm enjoying it, so I've been playing that. And then, of course, the GOAT, the god that people say he is, Kojima, just dropped a game, and that is called Death Stranding. You guys might have heard of it. It's a little game.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's a little niche game. It came out kind of under the radar. Not too much hype, and I almost forgot it was coming out. But no, but I'm playing that, and we're gonna, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. But I'm trying to think what else have I played. I guess Call of Duty. I'll throw that in there. I've played a little bit of the multiplayer, and I started the single player. So yeah, that's kind of the 3 games that I've been playing. But yeah, Death Stranding. Shar, you had just been watching me stream it not even a half hour ago, and you had some things to say.
I only watched it for 15 minutes. All right. I don't have that much of an opinion on it, but I have an opinion.
Right. Go ahead, say it, because then I could try and counter
it.
Go for
You're
it.
gonna hear it.
Do it.
It's not my game, and I'm not gonna play it, and I don't think people should be playing it.
Oh man. So I shouldn't be playing it? It's just terrible.
You were telling me earlier how you were like, man, I'm not buying this game. I'm renting this game.
But you know what?
I'm not giving Kojima the money for this game.
I did say that.
You did.
But
I heard it in my ear holes. I'm putting it out there for the people to know that you were like, I'm renting this game. This is not a game I'm gonna buy. I did paraphrasing and totally generalizing here. Those were not the exact words you said, but that is the overall theme.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Yeah, I might get exposed, man, because I'm at a predicament right now. I'm at a predicament, all right? Because the game has to go be returned in about 2 hours to Redbox.
Oh no!
And
what are you doing? Starting a freaking podcast? Give that game back.
Listen, it's around the corner. It's no biggie, all right? But here's the thing. Yeah. And I see Dave in the chat. I see Hustle in the chat. They're probably smiling right now because they know what I'm gonna say. They know what I'm about to say right now. They know I'm about to be exposed. I kind of want to keep playing it again. I want to keep playing it. You know what? It's
fucking fangirl over here.
Before I played it, right? I seen all these opinions like, oh, it's so hard to explain. It's not going to be for everyone. You know, it's like all these generalizations, like kind of tiptoeing around if they like it or not. Like, oh, you know, it's hard to articulate and it's hard. But you know what? It kind of is. Like, it's the weirdest thing. And I really don't, like, it's like I don't even know what to say. But it's like, I want to play it. And I don't know why. It's a
I'm
trip.
sad that you don't know why, though. Because, like, I really want to know. You know?
So do I. So do I. It's, you know, it is a fetch quest. Like everyone's saying, you deliver packages. It really is. Like, you just deliver. It is what it is. Like, you see the gameplay, you're like, oh, you just deliver stuff? Yeah. It's like, that's it. But, yeah, Ryan, I see you in the chat. He says the story, I think, is definitely interesting. And I expected that because, like, when I saw the trailers, I was like, okay, that looks like the shining, you know, spot of this game. I think the story is going to be good. And then sure enough, yeah, it's actually interesting. There's motivation there for the main character. It's like there's purpose for him doing what he's doing. So it has meaning. But yeah, that gameplay. And today, after many, many cutscenes, I finally got to like walk around more and deliver stuff. And it's just such a trip. Like, you have to really focus on walking and balancing and getting the packages to where they gotta go. And there's so many jokes that we're saying. And part of it is the streaming. I think this is a great game to stream. I didn't think it would be. I thought it would be boring, but it's actually kind of fun because I'm like experiencing it with the chat and we're cracking jokes. We're talking about FedEx and Amazon and, you know, it's just like, it's kind of funny. So
yeah.
I can't say how I'd feel if I wasn't streaming. Maybe I'd feel different. But as a streamer streaming the game, it's like, oh, it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Dave says we've lost her.
No, I can totally understand that. I mean, it's nice to... Sometimes it's nice to stream games that can be polarizing just because it's like, gets a conversation in chat and it's good conversation. But I wonder if you know this. Are you more of a big picture kind of a person or a more like short-sighted, like not short-sighted, that's the wrong word, but like small goal orientated person usually?
Ooh, that's a good question. Usually when it comes to the gaming, I guess I'm more short-sighted. I guess.
I think that's why you want to keep playing, is because you have like a short-term goal in mind. Because when you were playing, you're like, okay, I gotta get to this place, and then you did it, and you're like, all right, I gotta go to this place, and it's like broken up in like little chunks for you. And I mean, you can make the argument that all games are like that, and they really are. But the way that the game is doing it to you, I think, is what makes you want to keep playing.
Maybe
there
that's
is
what it
some
is. Yeah.
Some kind of genius at play there that, like, yes, that's what the game is supposed to make you want to do, and it's like, it's also like your personal motivations.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think that could be it. Like, maybe it's just like, yeah, I want to get to, you know, from A to B, and I'm just kind of thinking about that, and I'm kind of interested what's over there, what cutscene is going to play out, or what's the goal here,
like,
you know?
I think for me, I'm not interested in this game because, well, one, I haven't seen a lot of like the story and like how that's going to play out. But like, I'm a more of like an overarching goal person. I can do like the small like things, and that's totally fine, and I'll do them. I'll do side quests for fucking hours. Like, I don't give a fuck. But like overall, I need to have something to tie me to the game, or else I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And yeah. And a lot of people would say that before, like, oh, I totally get that people, they wouldn't like this game. There's going to be some people who don't like it. And that's true, I know that's been regurgitated so much, so I don't even want to say it because everyone's heard that, but it is, there's truth to that. Yeah. But it's just a trip of a game because it's like you've played open world games before. I don't think this is like some kind of new genre. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so complete. No, because it's a bunch of different things kind of mixed together. You got like the traversal, you got the micromanaging, the fetch questing, walking simulator, all that going on. But the thing is that Kojima, he focuses so much on these things that are kind of small in other games. They're just kind of there. They're not really focused on. These become like the main mechanisms of the game, the main mechanics.
Do they need to be though? That's the other thing. It's like, do you need that in your video game?
I don't know. Apparently, I mean, he thought so. I don't know. That's a good question, but
I don't know. Kojima, questionable. Questionable at best.
But I mean, and we're gonna get to this about like reviews and stuff, but is it a 10 out of 10? Is it just so remarkable? No. I mean, I've played 4 or 5 hours, and I'm not there yet. It's cool. It's interesting. It's not boring, because some people are out there saying it is boring. I'm not really bored, but I think that just could be because I'm streaming it. There's other factors going on, but yeah, it's cool. It's different. It's cool. It's something about it. There's something there that just kind of clicks and it kind of works.
Again, the Kojima genius of making something that's so ridiculously out there that people have to try it.
Yeah. The curiosity, it got me for sure, because obviously as somebody who makes content, and I'm supposed to be on a podcast tomorrow, actually, I wanted to have some experience with it and something to talk about. Like, I want to be part of the conversation. So yeah, it meant giving it a shot. Yeah. So curiosity definitely got me, because I wanted to see for myself, is it that bad or is it actually good? I don't know. So it's like, I gave in. Let me shout out Alton real quick. Thank you so much, Alton, for the super chat. He says she has joined us in the Church of Kojima. Wow. I don't know about all that, but it's like the jury's still out. The jury's still out for me. I feel like, I still need to play more to even like get to that point of like, okay, is Kojima really the GOAT? Is he really the god? I don't know yet. But
That's still up in the air.
Yeah, my mind is open though. But yeah, this can actually segue into our next topic. And, I mentioned about the reviews, and, there's some out there that are giving it really high scores, but they're describing this game as boring, tedious, frustrating, and things along those lines, but they're still praising it. Like, oh, it's a masterpiece and all of that. So my question for you, Char, is, can a boring game still be good? So
can a boring game still be good? I guess it depends on what aspects are boring. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could spend hundreds of hours in a game that other people might think are boring, but I liked it because of X.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's all about what aspect you like the most out of a game. I think if you're calling the entire game, like, in its entirety boring, then no, it doesn't deserve to be called a masterpiece at all.
Okay. Keep going.
Alright.
This topic is boring. 10 out of 10.
But, like, 10 out of 10. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a game that, like, I like, but lots of people shit on.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, like, do you have an example? Like, because you're saying if the overall game is good, but there's just little things about it maybe that's boring, or certain aspects of it, but not the whole game. Okay.
It depends what people are calling boring. So, like, I guess the best example of this I have is Final Fantasy 13 for me. I'm trying to do a 100% run of Final Fantasy 13 because I love that game so much. It's like one of my top 5 games, I would say. but a lot of people are very polarizing on it because they think it's like the gameplay is either boring or it wasn't for them, or they thought the story was boring. Like, not boring in the sense that like it was maybe uninteresting, but maybe more tedious,
Hmm.
I guess, on like that kind of a sense. And lots of people criticize that game for being, oh, it was just like walking through a freaking a hallway the entire time. It's like, yeah, but that's also like part of how the game is structured, I guess. So I guess in that aspect, it's boring, but the gameplay was good to me, and like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like it depends on what you're looking for in the game for it to be interesting to you.
Right. I guess maybe I wonder if the better question is, since this does come from Death Stranding and what's going on with it, like, did you still
Yeah.
have fun with the game? Like, because fun is the word that everyone's kind of throwing around. They're putting it in quotations. They're saying it's not the
Yeah.
conventional fun, the traditional fun, but it's still, I guess, enjoyable. To me, those kind of go
Yeah,
together, you know?
it's different when you say like enjoyable because that can be like anything, but like fun on the basis of like did you enjoy your time with the game is like different. So if somebody's calling Death Stranding fun and tedious in the same review, it's like that's understandable because the tediousness of it was maybe the tediousness of it made it fun for them, or like the tediousness of it gave them more like stuff to do in the game or something like that. But if you call something fun and boring at the same time, it's like that's just not, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they just contrast a lot. Because I think for me, fun is obviously subjective. I mean, it just means you're enjoying something. It's like it's fun to you. It might not be fun to someone else, but
Yeah.
you're having a good time. You're enjoying it. But when you put in the word boring, that to me that's such a negative word. Because when I'm bored, I mean, I don't want to do that no more. Whatever. If I have a choice, I'm not going to do an activity if I find it boring, or at least not for too
Mm-hmm.
long. So yeah, when someone said that about a video game, it's like, damn, like,
Yeah.
how is
That's a
that
really big diss for a video game. If somebody's calling
right?
the game boring, it's like, oh, you didn't do your job as an entertainer or like a
Uh-huh.
creator, really.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, I mean, there's reviews out there for this game, and the reason it's such a hot topic is because obviously when it comes to Kojima, people think media bias. If this was any other game, if you put the words boring and fun together, that wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. And so that media bias is kind of being thrown around when it comes to Kojima. But
It's a
yeah,
huge bias, dude.
I think so. I think it's got to be
Like,
because.
it's really strong for him, and it's like kind of sucks because then it skews a lot of people's perceptions on what the game is. Because, like, you're right. If anybody else's name was on it and people were playing
Mhm.
it, they'd be like, "This game's trash.
Like, dude,
This game's crazy. I don't understand this game. This game is dumb."
imagine if this was like an Xbox game. and,
Fuck
and
off,
and you were
dude.
doing this, you were just walking around, and obviously Kojima wouldn't be, is not behind it. But uh, what would happen then? Would it get the tens and the nines and all of that? Like, I don't know. So, and just the fact that people are reviewing games and saying something's boring, but then still giving it a 10 or a 9, when other games were reviewed as boring, got terrible scores. They got fives, sixes, stuff like that. So, obviously, people are going to compare, like, hey, where's the consistency here? Why does
Yeah.
Kojima get away with it? But that's a whole other topic when it comes to, media bias and all of that. But just circling back to like games and them being boring, can it still be good? I mean, like you said, I'm with you on the whole like certain aspects of the game. Like maybe the traversal was boring, but the game overall is not about traversal. Maybe this is some other game that just has a little bit, but everything else is fine. Like the combat, the bosses, the story, everything else is good. It's just certain little things are boring, which that happens a lot in a lot of games. I've played games like that where I've really liked the game, but then there's certain things about it that I could do without.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Death Stranding. I'm just talking about games in general. So I think, yeah, certain things about games can be boring or tedious. I mean, I've experienced that so many times, but I still come out liking that game, especially if it's worth it. Like in the end, if
Yeah.
all that, headache
I guess,
or whatever was
yeah,
worth it.
that's the thing. If this game is worth it, like at the end,
Mm-hmm.
for me personally, as a gamer with the story, if it actually like pans out and like works out, then I would be happy. But I don't know that right now, so I mean that's why I'm not gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
The journey also just doesn't appeal to me at all, like the gameplay. But so that's my thing.
Yeah, yeah. And there's other games like this out there. They're granted the
Yeah,
ones I've played are much shorter, like Journey, for example. It's all about the
yeah,
journey and getting there. That game was super short. And this one
true.
apparently could be up to like 50 hours or something like that. So
That's crazy.
we're talking about a lengthy game here focused on traversal and walking. And granted, yeah, there's tons of cutscenes and there's a story here, and that's probably maybe that's what's worth it. And I think some people have said that, like, yeah, it's worth it because of the story and like the payoff. There is a payoff. So I think at the end of the day, it's all subjective and everything, and some things can be boring. But to say a whole game is boring or something like that, like,
Yeah,
I just don't.
it's a bit much.
Yeah, that's a strong word for me. That's a strong word. For sure. Thank you, Matador. He says how long it took you to beat Code Vein. That took me 40 hours. 40 hours to beat that. Did I miss a super chat? Oh.
Took me 0 hours. I don't have that.
Damn it, Char. Me and Char were supposed to co-op that, man. She slacked. She slacked. She
I
did.
don't. I'm gonna get off topic just for a split second
Go
here,
for
but
it.
I don't buy new games anymore. I think either I'm getting old or I'm like realizing I have too many games to play already that I'm just like I look at new games and I'm like, I can wait.
Man, this girl really said
So
she's getting old. You're so much younger than me, Char.
I
Can
know.
you stop? Can you just stop?
I mean in the sense that like I'm realizing what I want to put my money into, and it's sometimes and most of the time it doesn't necessarily mean a triple A new release game. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
look for them sales now more than ever. So
No, I
that's all I'm
get you.
saying.
I get you. Yeah. Definitely me going to PC a little bit and dabbling, it's made me cheaper. So I get you. I
It's a
totally
lot.
get you.
Yeah.
Let me shout out Hustle and Motivate. He sent us a little super chat. He said, "Glad to see you two back together." Thank you, Hustle. Appreciate you guys. All right. So, yeah, I think we said enough. Anything else you had to add to that?
No.
No, we
But
good?
I guess to answer the question, can a boring game be good? Yes, to the right person.
Yeah. I think it can too. It's just there's a lot of different factors that play into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yes is
Then
the
that
short
person
answer.
wouldn't call it boring, so that's dope. Anyways, we're done. Get out of here.
Yeah, get this out of here.
Get this out of here.
So we did have a question from our good friend Meds, who sent this through my Discord. Shout out to Meds. Yeah. He had a question for us. He said, "Does a game have to be challenging to enjoy it?" And I want to hear what you got to say about this because I'm curious. Because I know you. I don't
Are you
want.
kidding me? Of course it's no.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that because I don't want to call you a casual. Like I hate to call you that, Char, but you like to be on the kind of easy side of things, right?
Next fucking question, all right?
I mean, let's be real. Like, yeah, you wanna like, kind of enjoy it, you know?
Okay, so yeah, we all know I'm a fucking filthy casual. It's fine. I own up to it. I play games on easy all the time. I like the story. We all know this. And to bring up something you literally just said, does a game have to be challenging to enjoy it? Do you know how many times I played Journey? I fucking love that game. And that game's easy as shit, bro. Mm-hmm. That game has one setting. It's called easy. And it's great.
Facts. That's too funny, yeah.
Same with, I'm gonna forget, Abzu. Abzu's, like, in my top 5.
Oh,
and that game is, like, super easy.
You loved that game.
I cried. Twice.
Yeah, you guys. She actually in my cried.
I have to find the clip. I have it somewhere. But I literally, like, that game made me cry twice when I played it for the first time. And I think I cried the third time when I played it again.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. That game was so good, dude.
For sure. Yeah, I remember watching that stream. I think I watched you live when that happened.
Yeah.
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 Good times.
No, yeah.
Good times.
I mean, I guess I bet there's some people out there that are just fucking like salty and they're like, that's not a game. And I'm like, get out of here. That's a game. Fuck off. But yeah, no, I don't think it needs to be challenging at all. Like, I play games on easy. I play games on normal, depending on what game it is. Games I can like. I think I can get through, depending on the genre. Like, I can't play shooters. Like, I mean, I can, but I'm bad at them.
Yeah, you've never really been one for the shooters. That's why I remember when Overwatch came out and you got really hardcore into Overwatch. Like you enjoyed it.
Hardcore for like 2 weeks with my friends,
Yeah.
and that was it.
But you have your games here and there you kind of dabble with, but overall, yeah, you're not really the shooter.
No.
Definitely. Yeah,
I'm
definitely
a story
not.
person, man. Give me a good story, and I'm just like, I'm down, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, for me, of course, I'm going to say no because I've played, the Abzus, the Journeys. I've played those. I've played games that you literally just kind of walk through them and don't have to try too hard. And they're kind of meant to, like, be focused on story or focused on the experience and, like, having emotions and stuff like that. And I get down with that stuff for sure. I love stuff like that. I could definitely be touched and, like, enjoy games like that. But I will say, and this is like the Soulsborne bones in my body, there are certain games like those that make me enjoy it even more because they are challenging, because the reward is just through the roof. Like beating a really difficult boss, for example, is just like, I call it a high. And because
it totally makes sense.
Yeah,
it's an adrenaline high for a lot of people.
For sure.
Like,
For sure.
To do it, and then you just coming off of that high that oh fuck, I beat it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, your hands shaking, you're sweaty, you're like, you get it done. It's a definite, like, yeah, it's a
you know what's
high.
funny too is, like, I get that kind of feeling when this is gonna sound so stupid, but like when I'm playing like a rhythm game and I want to like get a perfect score on a song. Usually that's pretty hard to do, actually, getting a perfect score, even if it's on like a normal difficulty or easy or whatever. It's hard to do and get every single note. It's the same feeling. You get like an adrenaline high, and then you might miss a button, and you're like, fuck. But like, it's that same kind of thing. Is like anything that like is like difficult to do is like gonna give you that high, I think.
Right. Yeah, because I know there's probably some people out there, they think, well, if it's not challenging, what's the point? I've heard people say that before. Like, that's what games
really,
are.
Though?
That's an opinion. Yeah, some people have that opinion. Like
we can't be friends with those people.
But yeah, those probably are.
I mean, I can't.
Yeah, those are probably the same people who are not playing a game like Abzu or Inside, for example. I mean, even those, sometimes they can be challenging because you might like get lost or you might not know how to do something like perfectly or something. But for the most part, yeah, like that's out there. I've definitely heard that opinion, and I mean, I go both ways. It's like I like games that are kind of artsy fartsy and you just kind of go through them. And even a game like, I mean, I'm playing Death Stranding. That game is not hard. It's very easy for the most part. So I think it's still possible to enjoy a game if it's easy. But yeah, overall, I mean, I do enjoy a good challenge. I think it has its place. There are times where I don't feel like a challenge and I just want to chill. I just want to enjoy a particular game. So it kind of depends on my mood. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. I think it could definitely add reward. A game like Cuphead, a game like Dark Souls, Neo, Code Vein, the game that Char ducked and didn't buy.
I didn't duck it. I'm waiting until I have a break in my games to like actually like give all of my attention to it, because boy.
And you still haven't played Persona 5, right?
Don't look at me.
I'm so disappointed.
It's still downloaded on my PS. You know what's really funny? I don't play my PS4 a lot.
Ooh.
Like, I'm sitting on the computer a lot, and I'm like, I look over at Steam, and I'm like, look at all these games I have on Steam. Let's play a game on Steam, and then I just end up playing that.
Yeah, it happens.
It's really hard to get me to play on my PS4 so these days. It's crazy.
My PS4, this whole year, I haven't used it as much. I will say that. No. Yeah, for sure. Not until like really recently with Call of Duty and then now Death Stranding. Like before that, it was kind of collecting dust, for sure. So yeah, it's been kind of a weird year, but no, it's easy to just double click a game on Steam and it's like, boom, there it is.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
It's like scary how easy it is, and I still have a ton to play. I have How many do I have? I can look at this right now. 54. 54 that I'm anticipating to play. There's a lot of games on here that I have that I just have either stopped or I'm not going to play at all. But 54 that I want to get through.
I have a question for you since we're on this challenging topic.
Yeah,
what do you think's the most challenging game you ever played?
Most challenging game I've ever
The hardest game you ever played? Yeah.
For me? That I played for any length of time?
Just in general, like, yeah. Or you know what? No. How about hardest game you ever beat? That's better.
Oh
yeah, that's better. That. Maybe it's not better for you though, because you play a lot of easy games. You know.
I don't know if you call it beat, but probably Neo.
Okay.
But like I got carried. So like I don't know if you call me like I actually beat it or not because I got carried.
Yeah, you beat it with like a friend, right? Because I played with you most of. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. But I
carried me to like the last area and the last boss, I believe. I think. I don't know. I don't know if we beat it on stream or not. I don't think we did.
I don't remember. But yeah, we played
I got
some of it together.
Through a lot of that game.
You probably just sat back and watched him beat.
You helped me through like 5 maps, dude.
That was good times though. That was fun.
It was fun.
That's what I wanted to do.
The thing is, like, I got through the first part of the game on my first part. I got through like the first couple of missions, or I want to say like I got through a pretty good chunk on my own, and then you were like, hey, did you beat Neo? And I was like, no. And you're like, you want to co-op it? And I'm like, yeah, let's fucking co-op it.
Yeah, it was good times.
And then we played for like a long time. And then Q helped me with the rest of it.
That was fun. See, that's what I wanted to do with Code Vein. I was like, let's do it again.
I mean, you can do it, man. Once I get the game, you can like carry me through that.
Man, I already beat it. You know, like,
my goodness.
The magic's gone. The magic's gone, Char.
Oh my! You had already beaten Neo by the time you came and helped me in it, anyways.
That's irrelevant, all right?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I'm just BSing right now. But yeah,
Neo was fucking hard. I have a video on my YouTube still. It was like me beating Nue. Nue was the last one I think I bought, that I beat by myself.
I think so
after
too.
Nue, I think we started to co-op it. And
Yeah. One of my favorite memories is when I was fighting against that ice boss. I forgot her name. In the ice, the snow. And we were in a chat, but you were fighting on your own, fighting against it was that one boss at the beginning with the long legs, the chick.
Yeah.
That was funny because I was like, okay, let's see who's gonna beat who first.
So funny.
And not surprisingly, you know, I got it done first, you know, because I'm a beast. Of course. But that was good times, and I was hearing you on the other end just like going crazy because you're dying, and then I'm dying, and that was a good time.
It's hard, man. Cool. That game is hard.
Yeah, it is difficult. Shoot,
probably. What?
Sorry, I was gonna say I've been playing the Neo 2 beta. I forgot to mention that. And honestly, I think it's gonna be more difficult. I think they're aiming to make it more difficult.
Oh my god.
So if you're thinking about playing the next one,
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I think I played Code Vein before I played that game.
Okay.
You should co-op Monster Hunter World. I tried to get her to play Monster Hunter World. She has played it. I tried. I have it on both PS4 and Steam. I think I'm a little bit farther. Which one am I farther in? I think I'm farther in the Steam version.
That reminds me. I got a code for, I think, Steam. It came with my graphics card. I actually got a code for Monster Hunter World. Yeah, I just haven't said anything because I dropped that game, man.
Guys, hit the like button and comment right now in chat if you want to see her play Monster Hunter World.
I've been super quiet. Look, Neb's in the chat. Oh, man.
Also, I'm super bad at Monster Hunter World, so we can be bad together.
I mean, shoot, that's a little more inviting, I guess. So maybe I'll think about it.
I am not that great at that game, but I enjoy it a lot with friends because it's a very like co-op-y game. Like you can solo it, but it's not fun to solo. That game is a co-op game. It's great. Anyways.
Yeah, I just remembered, like, I do have a code somewhere. I think I have to like log in and like claim it or something. I don't know. But yeah, Nev, shout out to Nev in the chat. He's a diehard Monster Hunter fan, so
It's a good game. It's a very good game. Like, mechanics wise, visual, like, it's got a charm and it's really fun with friends. But understandable if you don't want to like grind forever.
yeah, that's what kind of throws me off. I'm not much of a grinder for certain games. Like,
yeah, it's chill.
But I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat. I see you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode. And of course, always leave us your comments, criticisms, and all that. I'll take them into account going forward. It'd be nice
I won't, because I don't read the comments on in these videos.
I mean, if they got some topics they want us to touch on, and they're thinking about them right now, like let me know. I'll take a look. But we do have this segment that we do every episode. It's called our top 5, or the top 5, I guess. Where we take a would you even call it a topic or like a category, or I don't know, just something. Top 5 of something. And before, I think we've done movies, we've done top 5. I don't even remember. Foods?
Yeah,
I think we did food at one. I think we did.
Food.
Yeah, we did fast food. I think at one point.
Oh yeah, we did do fast food. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. We've had a few that were pretty interesting, but this one I think is very timely. It's perfect for the month coming up and the end of the year. So we're gonna do our top 5 games that we think are going to be Game of the Year nominees for 2019.
This should be pretty easy, though.
Yeah?
I feel like this is easier.
I feel like this year is
I thought of it in like 3 seconds, bro.
Okay, then you're going to go first. I'm going to put you on the spot. You're going to go first. Because, like, honestly, well, it might be easier than I think. But this year, I feel like there's no clear, like, winner. Or there's no clear, like, top 3 or top 5.
You just said nominees. So
no, I know.
A lot of games out there.
I know, but like that kind of goes into what you think would be nominated, like the games that are just completely stand out. Like last year, we had God of War, we had Red Dead Redemption. Like you knew those were going to be in there. That was like a given. This year is like there's some that could be a shoo-in, but then there's some that are like I don't know. But I'm curious, what's your do you want to do the full list or should we go one at a time?
I mean, we can go one at a time. We might have doubles.
Oh, true. Okay, you could start then.
Okay. Okay, the first one on my list.
Why are you laughing?
Is Death Stranding. Because
Dude.
it's gonna be there.
I have the same one on my list, so yeah, that's a double right there. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
I know, and I'm really sad about it, but I had to put it in there because I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when we say Game of the Year, guys, we are talking the award show. So this award show, the VGAs, are hosted by none other than Jeff Keighley, the ultimate Kojima fanboy. So,
oh yeah,
you know it's gonna be in there. It's
shit.
There's no way it's not gonna be in there.
I hate it, but it's gonna be there. Anyways, so we got that one. All right.
Yeah, we're talking awards show.
What's one you got on yours?
Well, I did have Death Stranding, so that's you know, that's in
Same,
there.
yeah.
All right, the next one, I do have Sekiro. I do have Sekiro in there. I think
I have that one on my list too.
I think it has a shot. I mean, it should be
does.
nominated. It should.
It should be.
Yeah, I think it should be nominated. I'd be disappointed if it's not. Do I think it will win? I don't know. I don't know about that, but it could definitely be nominated. If it's not, that's a damn shame, because it should be.
Yeah, definitely.
I see you guys in the chat. We'll read some chats. I actually got some tweets too from people saying their top 5, so I'll read some of those.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Char, what's your next one?
Sorry, next one I got is Code Vein.
Ooh,
I feel like
really?
that'll be on there too.
Ooh, I don't think it's gonna get nominated.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of the nominees are like how much it sold, and I don't know how much Code Vein sold, but it did make a splash, so it kind of I don't know. I feel like it'll be there. It'll be there in some capacity. Maybe not Game of the Year, but like I hope it does.
I think it could be in there for like action game maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think when it comes to the sales, I remember seeing somewhere that it sold just below Gears, I believe.
That makes
Or
sense.
it was kind of in the vicinity of Gears. They were like interchangeable. I forget like who's in front of who, but it was around there. And I don't know if that says much about Code Vein or much about Gears, because Gears was somewhat of a disappointment. So if that says it's bad on Gears, then Code Vein didn't really sell much in comparison to like other games. But that's surprising. I don't know. I wouldn't have that in my list, but I do hope, like you said, I hope it's there in some capacity. Like it wins something or it's nominated for something because it deserves it for something.
Yeah.
Like action game, even maybe. I was gonna say soundtrack, but maybe I'm not thinking straight on that. Possibly soundtrack, something like that. I think it deserves a nominee for something, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, let's see. I do. Okay, it's weird. I have some games that are listed that it could be interchangeable because I'm just so like I don't know. Like for example, my gut is telling me Fire Emblem, but my
Did that come out
brain.
this year?
Yeah, it did come out this year. Three Houses.
Oh my god, I like totally forgot.
Great game, but my brain is telling me Zelda. Like, are they really not gonna nominate a Zelda? Because in my opinion, Link's Awakening is okay. It's nothing amazing. It's not like
I disqualify it for being a remake.
There's that too. See, do remake? I don't know. How are they with remakes when it comes to like the award shows? I don't remember.
That's what I'm wondering.
Because we got to think about Resident Evil too. That's a remake.
Yeah.
So see, how I don't know. See, they're saying it even
like,
in the chat.
Is it only new releases? I want to know.
I don't know. See, Salazar, that's the thing. Like, I don't think it's Game of the Year nomination good either. My gut is saying Three Houses because I think it's better, way better. But in my mind, dude, in my mind, I'm thinking like Zelda. There's like media bias there too. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
there is media bias for sure.
But I'm gonna stick with my gut though. I Fire Emblem was the second one I wrote down after Death Stranding, so I'm gonna stick with it. I think it deserves it for sure. It should be in there.
Yeah.
What's up, Smooth? What's up, chat? See you guys.
Hold on. I gotta look up something. I think I wrote something down and I fucking get it.
And the thing about Fire Emblem too is the media really loved it. So it has that going for it too. Like there was so much praise for that game. For sure. So I mean, I'm good with that choice. Like my gut is telling me that should be nominated, and it will be. So I'm gonna put that instead of Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You got your next one, or are you looking something up?
I was just confirming something. I don't know if I believe this, but I put it anyways because I thought it was a big release. Borderlands 3.
Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. See, I haven't played it, but people adore that game.
I haven't either, but people are enjoying it. It's got a big following, and I mean, it looks, from what I've seen of it, it looks like it's well made and fun and all that. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see it up there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that one.
If it was a nomination, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with another game I have not played, but people really love it, and they're even saying it in the chat, and that's Outer Worlds. That game.
Yeah, I just saw people talking about that in the chat, and I was like, yeah, that just came out, and it looks really good too. I totally can see that being up there as well.
The stuff I'm hearing about it sounds really good. Like this, they say the story's good, the characters, like everything that should be good in an RPG, and like for what it is, that's like they're praising it. So
everything that that Fallout should be is in that game, is what I've been hearing people say.
Yeah,
or like that's the vibe I get. I don't play Fallout. I just want to say I don't play those kinds of games. But for those people who like that kind of game, like the first person looter shooter kind of, you know, RPG genre, is like I've heard that Outer Worlds is like the game.
Right. It's like what Fallout should be. Like that's what I hear. It's like better better than Fallout and all of that. So
I can see that one being up there totally.
Right.
I'm not surprised in the slightest if that gets, you know, a nomination.
That was the third game I said, or the fourth? Oh, that's the fourth. Okay, go ahead. You're on the next one. Fifth one.
just for BM, I put the Destiny 2 expansion, but I was just being stupid, so I'm trying to think of another one. I literally can't think of anything else, like, big. I'm looking in the chat. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Okay,
Uh,
I wrote
Pokemon. No, I don't know.
I mean, hey, it could be. I'm
When is
thinking.
it coming out?
I think it in a week. I
Soon.
think Friday, the same day as Star Wars. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure.
Sword and Shield's 15th.
Yeah, Friday.
I don't know when they do the cutoff. Is it like an actual like full like calendar year of video games, or do they?
Oh, when is the cutoff? I'm not sure.
Because I don't think I think they cut it off in like November or something.
Right, so it could get cut off. Because I know last. Oh, that reminds me. Wasn't Smash cut off? Smash Brothers? Ew, they better not nominate that. Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know, but I know there is a cutoff for sure. I just don't know exactly when.
Right, because if November's the cutoff, then Death Stranding won't make it in. But like I don't know
No, I think it's like November, but it's like a specific date or something like that, from what I remember. Death Stranding definitely making it.
Nothing in December can be nominated.
Right.
I know that.
Right. So just December then, I guess is safe to say. So maybe Pokemon could
sure.
make it. Yeah, maybe it can.
Make it in for sure. But
yeah,
I don't know, yeah.
There's gotta be I think a Nintendo game is a given. It's either
gonna be Smash then.
Oh no!
If it's December, it'd probably be Smash.
I didn't even think about Smash.
Ew. Well, because we didn't remember that it came out in December.
Right.
Like we think of calendar year, we don't think of like the nomination years.
God damn it! That'll be in best multiplayer for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Or even fighting game possibly.
Yeah.
Alton says you love to see it. Man, you laughing at my pain. Pain.
It would be funny.
So yeah, I
haven't seen a lot of Astro Chain, but from the trailers, I thought it looked pretty good. I'm gonna have to go and do my research on it because it looks good. I don't have a Switch, so like I haven't played it, so I can't say anything. But
yeah, that's a game that just came out at such a bad time because like Code Vein I think came out around then. And
I think
something else
definitely got overshadowed by a ton of other stuff.
Right. I do want to play it
really
though.
Unfortunate.
I do want to play it. It just released at a bad time. Maybe in December or like January I'll pick it up. Possibly. Mm-hmm. I heard it's a long game too, so that's what kind of pushed me away a little bit too. I was like, I can't do a long game right now.
I've been considering a Switch, but like I just don't know if I would play it because I don't play my PS4 anymore. So why would I buy a console that I'm probably not going to play? You know?
Yeah, Switch. I mean, Switch is cool. It's cool. Sometimes you just want to like
I know it's
chill
cool.
somewhere.
I have friends that have it. I just like I can't bring myself to get one myself. But my friend did say if I ever wanted to buy a game and game it on there, I could.
Just borrow it.
Yeah, if I bought any Switch games, I just go over to his house and play it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you didn't have a fifth one then, right?
I had two other ones. What did I have? Oh, I had Monster Hunter Iceborne, but I don't know if they're counting DLCs.
I'm assuming not, but
okay, if they're not counting DLCs, then I had DMC5.
That's a good game. I don't know if it's game of the year caliber, but it's good.
It's really good because it was really fun.
I think that's got to win like best action or something like that. It's got to win something. It's a cool game. It's a cool game.
It's fun.
It's definitely cool. I know I see Smooth in the chat. It says DMC is very good. He also said Gears. Yeah, I don't know if Gears would be nominated. I didn't put it down.
Yeah.
I just don't think Gears gets that kind of love, and like it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm a Gears fan, but I just don't
a lot
see
of the
it.
games that I like don't get a lot of love, period. Mm-hmm. So like I can't even tell you what the RPG section is gonna look like. It's gonna be I have no idea. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Fire Emblem definitely be in that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But it'd be cool if Gears made. I'd be pleasantly surprised. Like, wow, Gears, okay, like that'd be cool. But I just don't.
Yeah.
If I had to put money on it, I'd be like, nah, they ain't gonna show them love. Damn it, it's just not. But I wrote down a couple others because sometimes that that indie little game kind of slips in. If there is an indie game that slips in, I'm thinking it's Bloodstained. I'm thinking that's the one that kind of just sneaks in there.
Oh.
Possibly.
Yeah.
And then I also put down Resident Evil 2 because if they do allow remakes, then that could be in there. And then I also wrote
True.
Call of Duty. I don't want to. I don't think it's not. I don't have a lot of faith. I'm not putting money on it. Nothing. But it is like the best single player in years. It's like the biggest game of the year. It's sold out. It sold like 600 million in like 3 days or something like that.
Jesus.
Katana Zero is good too, Nev, but not. I don't think game of the year. Not game of the year. But you never know, man. Sometimes
Sayonara Wild Hearts.
you never know. Like you'll just like that one year. I think they nominated. Was it Inside? Was it Inside or like it was some other indie?
Something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They sneak in there. Oh, Celeste got nominated last year, which was an
right.
awesome game. So you never know. Like Katana Zero or something like that. That could slide in there too. Like you never know. There's always that one, and then all the people who like never play indies, they're like, well, what is this trash? This shouldn't be. They have no idea what the game is. They never even heard of it. But yeah, that happens sometimes. So you kind of have your generic. You got like your, you got your big Sony game.
I'm an idiot.
What?
I forgot that Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in January.
Oh snap! I forgot that too.
I haven't played it. That's why I totally forgot.
Even that, like you forget. Like this year is weird. Like you just forget some games, certain games came out. Yeah, typical Jeff show.
That might be in there. I don't know. That will definitely be in the JRPG or the RPG section, anyways.
What's
that
up?
Probably will win RPG, which will be like so dumb.
Oh, that's right.
Whatever, dude.
I hope Fire Emblem wins that. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I hope it does too. Actually, Fire Emblem needs some love.
First time hearing them together, they sound like best friends. Hey, Audible, like we were saying in the beginning of the show, like me and Char will go like months without talking. Like we'll show up in each other's streams here and there and say like what's up, but like talking on voice and like keeping up really. Like sometimes we go months, but then when we do talk, it's like we just talked yesterday. Like it's the same thing. Like we just
need more relationships like that, man.
Shoot, you're telling me. Those are hard to come by. Like you gotta hang on. When you get one, you gotta hang on. You know.
That's why we've been friends for like 6 years.
Yep. So, yeah, I forgot about Kingdom Hearts. That's crazy.
I know. Everybody forgetting about it. I'm looking at the list right now. That's why I'm going back through the...
Damn. I don't know about Game of the Year, but it's got to be in there for something. And next month, if we do, if we are consistent, Char, you got to hold me to this. We hold each other to this, okay? Next month,
this is not happening.
Next month is the actual, the nominees. I forget when they come out. It's a couple weeks before the actual show, which is like early December. So maybe I don't know, maybe we can do one sooner. We could talk about the nominees, or we could wait for the actual awards to happen. Then we could discuss it, see how right we were with this whole top 5, and then discuss like the winners and all that. So December will be there'll be a lot to talk about for sure.
Also, I just want to say, if I see Anthem anywhere near the nominations, I'm gonna rage quit gaming forever.
That should not happen. It seriously should not happen. I'm with you. I'm
quitting too.
It's
gonna be in there though. You know it's gonna
for
be
for what though? What do you think? Multiplayer?
Yeah, maybe.
Biggest letdown. if they make a category for biggest letdown, maybe.
Oh shit!
Something like
biggest
that.
Flop. Anthem,
yeah, biggest flop.
That was.
Apex. Oh yeah, Apex Legends. I thought about that too, because in the past they have nominated PUBG. So I thought, maybe Apex Legends, because it was big. It still is, but it's not. I mean, Fortnite is the top dog, and then it's like Apex Legends.
It's true. Fortnite, it will be in there.
What if they do like Fortnite Season 2? Throw that in there, man, because they did just, release that.
Get out. It's true. You're right, but no, thank you. I'm good.
No BR game. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I hope nothing like that's nominated, but you never know.
So many re-releases, man. It's hard to find the actual. games.
Shout out to Jamal. Thank you so much. He says, get Luca and talk to Alice Pika to do an all-female podcast. I don't know who Alice is. But shoot, Luca, you know, Luca's always... Anybody. Luca's my daughter. You guys know this. She's my daughter out here, and she makes me proud.
Who the hell am I, then?
You're I'm your auntie, remember? So you're my niece.
Yeah, you're my aunt. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You're my niece. So you're like my favorite niece that I sneak candy to, and like I buy you really nice gifts, like for Christmas and stuff. Yeah, that's you. And Luca's, you know, that's my daughter right there. But yeah, cool. I thought about that too. Like maybe in the future, if we ever want to have like a guest, Luca comes to my mind right away. She's awesome. She's chill. So yeah, shout out to Luca. Thank you for the
Luca's a YouTuber?
Yeah, she has a podcast and she's cool. She's
I don't know anybody.
Hey man, sometimes that's a good thing. Luca, you wanna know Luca. She's cool, but like sometimes you don't know somebody. I'm like, hey, you're doing yourself a favor. You know, the internet got some crazy people on here. You never know.
Shade.
yeah, a little bit, but no. But like most of these people in the chat right now, like I rock with a lot of them. You guys are awesome in the chat. Like I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Like with the internet, yeah, there's some crazy people out there. You never know. There's some people you don't want to know.
The Sleepers of 2019. Hold on, let me look at this.
What's up, Alton? Thank you again. Sleepers of 2019.
I'm about to tell you right now.
That's a good question.
I haven't played any of them, but
I gotta think.
Tell you what they are.
I gotta think. Hold up. Let me pull up my list.
I'm looking at the list. I have such a bad memory, dude. I gotta look at the list anytime. I'm gonna just list off RPGs probably, honestly.
Sleeper of 2019. This is a hard one. I'm telling you, this year, you guys know how I've been feeling this year's been a little bit spooky at times. It's a weird year.
What's that fucking game? Shit. Where was it? I saw it. It was the Persona.
The dance one?
Persona. No.
Which
the dungeon Labyrinth game, the second one. Q2. There it is. Persona Q2,
yeah.
New Cinema Labyrinth. No one knows what I'm talking about, but it's a 3DS game. It's an Eternian Odyssey game if you've ever played that. It's a dungeon crawler, but it brings in the Persona 5 characters instead, because the first game had the Persona 3 and Persona 4 characters, but Persona Q2 has the Persona 5 characters. So go look that up if you want. That's probably a sleeper in the sense that like nobody plays 3DS anymore. So that's cool.
That's true. That came out this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peach Ball, man. Go look up Peach Ball, I'm telling you.
Peach Ball. These game stars he's playing out here. I'm like, what the hell is I swear.
What are you playing?
That's why we do comment sometimes, like we're so like different, you know, because you play some games. I'm just like, what the hell?
Crazy games out here.
Never even heard of them.
Let me link you the.
All right, I'm looking through my list, and I'm trying to find a sleeper. I'm struggling, because half the games I beat this year did not come out this year. So
I mean, that is a problem.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this year was wild.
Oh shit! I forgot Oninaki came out this year.
I think they said that in the chat, right?
It was in August. I'm silly.
I think you and Nev would get along great. Like you guys probably like a lot of the same.
Nev
games.
and I got that. We get Nev and I best buds on Twitter, man.
That you know what, man? I'm gonna throw it out there. That's a Canadian thing. Char is originally from Canada. She's originally from Canada, and Nev's from Canada, from what I remember, right, Nev? I think you are.
Shit,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know Nev was Canadian. Yo, Nev, you Maple, bro? What's up, bro? I totally forgot that. Oninaki was not worth the money that it probably was. I think Oninaki was a little bit overpriced. That's why I haven't actually bought the game to play it. But yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna say Remnant from the Ashes. Remnant, I don't know if you've heard of it, Char. I streamed it.
Hold on.
I streamed it a couple times.
Hold on, I feel like you know this.
You probably know it.
How do I know this?
It's basically a Souls kind of shooter. It's a shooter.
Know this.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a third-person shooter.
Yes. I saw, who was it? I saw Cole Carnage play a bit of it. It looked good.
Oh, see, I see how it is. You didn't watch my stream. All right, sure. All right, I see. But yeah,
Bro, I don't come to your stream. You stream when I'm sleeping. Like, I'm at work. Like, what up?
you know you're supposed to wake up. You're supposed to have those alerts waking you
Wow.
up.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
No, but
Okay, buddy.
no, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it. You know, I guess that's no surprise. Some people are like, well, yeah, it's Souls, but it is like a Souls kind of game, but it's a shooter. And like, I felt like the guns, everything felt pretty cool, and like it was exciting. You can play co-op. Oh my gosh, Char, I would love to play this game with you for sure. Like you, but you know.
Wait, can we get on Steam? Hold on, BRB, checking
Why?
Steam.
What's on Steam? More games. But
No,
yeah, that's my pick because I'm looking at my list based on the games I played and beat. That would be the one. Code Vein, I can't really say Code. Well, I guess I could throw Code Vein in there.
I mean, you can say what you want.
But that one's not really a personal sleeper because I was anticipating it. I knew what to kind of expect. Remnant, I was kind of unsure. I didn't think it was.
Oh, we're talking
I didn't
about
know.
personal.
Well, yeah, I'm throwing that in there. Yeah, something you've played, you know, something you've.
Oh, I don't play video games. Come on, man.
Why do I even have you here, Char?
Yeah, that's right.
Why are we here? What are we doing?
Remnant's on Steam, everybody. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, that's where I have it. Get it. Let's play co-op. And you know what? I think they just released like hardcore mode, which is like
$45 Canadian. So much.
Maybe there would be like
I haven't spent $45
sale.
on the fucking game in a long time. Hold on.
Yeah, Alton, I agree with that.
What was I gonna say? Oh, River City Girls. I haven't played that, but I want to play that, and I feel like that's.
Oh, I heard that's really good. Yeah, I heard that's good.
I heard it's good.
People have been telling me to play that, but I haven't.
Did we play Untitled Goose Game? No, and I probably will never play that game. That game is a big fucking meme, and I'm not about it.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on
Pass.
that.
I'm good.
Dave says biggest sleeper Crackdown 3. Facts. No, but yeah, that's.
Yo, wait, Daemon X Machina came out and I didn't. Bitch. Oh my god.
I heard it wasn't good.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't that great, but who knows? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Let me read some of these responses from Twitter. Oh, I think I missed...
what up, Twitter?
Hold on, I think I missed a super chat.
Shit, man. I really wanted that game to be good, dude.
I missed a super chat.
That game to be good. It looks so good.
Okay, we did answer Alton's question about the sleepers. Shout out to Alton, thank you. Jamal again said, trust me, Alice and you are very similar. Maybe she would be down. I don't know.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking about me?
Alice? Somebody named Alice.
No, Hatful Boyfriend came out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know her.
I don't think Hatful Boyfriend came out this year. Hatful Boyfriend's like last year?
I played that. But yeah, that wasn't.
That's such a good game, dude. Oh my god, that game is so funny.
Me and you, we talked about it, right? You know what happened to me in that game, right?
Oh my god.
Do you remember, or did I ever tell you, or did we talk about it? I don't know if we did or not.
Did we? I don't know. Did we talk about how to full boyfriend?
I was dumped by a pigeon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everybody was laughing at me. What a stream. What a stream.
Bruh, that game, man.
Dumped by a pigeon. The first time I've been dumped was by a freaking pigeon. I can't live that down. I can't live that down.
That's right.
But yeah, that interesting experience. Let me read some of these responses from Twitter. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. I see Nev in here. Let's start with, let's see. Because yeah, I told everybody we're doing the top 5 for, you know, what we think is going to be nominated for Game of the Year. What are yours? And people responded. So shout out to Nev. I'll go ahead and read yours. He says Oninaki. Is that the one you mentioned before? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's number 5. Katana Zero. Good choice. He brought that up. I was like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest, number 3. And then Astral Chain, and then Monster Hunter World Iceborne. What a shocker. Shocking.
What? Oh my god.
This man
couldn't
Nev.
see that coming.
Yeah, I couldn't see that coming at all. Shout out to Nev, thank you. Random guy says Death Stranding. Control, okay. Put Control in there. Resident Evil 2, Outer Worlds, and Telling Lies. Wait, what?
Telling Lies.
Spoiler alert.
What is this one?
I have no idea what that is. One more. Mr. Mango says Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Link's Awakening. Okay, he's going with Zelda there. Death Stranding and Pokemon. Ooh, okay, so that's a pretty good list.
I mean, we were talking about the Pokemon thing. We don't know if Pokemon's actually gonna be nominated because it's so late, but
Right.
we don't know how the nominating works really. So
Shout out to Alton again. Still waiting for that Doki Doki stream. Yeah, Alton's. I think I'm waiting for.
Oh, you need to do it, dude.
I think I'm waiting for Burro to get back in the States because he wants to see me stream that.
Okay.
I think he gets back in like January, something like that.
Hurry up, Burro.
Erica for Game of the Year. Oh yeah, that's facts too. My game,
Facts.
Erica, actually really is pretty interesting. It wasn't bad, so maybe that should be. I should have put that in my list. But yeah, thank you guys on Twitter, everybody who chimed in, appreciate it, and all you guys watching. Is there anything else we could speak on? I don't know.
I don't know, man. How about that new Nintendo game with what is it called? The fucking fitness game?
Oh gosh, that Ring or whatever that I don't even know what it's called.
Is it called Ring Adventure? No, that's not what it's called. What's
No,
it called? Oh god, I'm gonna
I have
forget.
no idea. Someone in the chat probably knows.
Guys, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Ring Fit.
You know what's up? Ring Fit. That's it. That's the one. What about that? You gonna get that?
Oh my god.
You get some Ring Fit? I need a Ring Fit stream. Everybody tell Erica you need a Ring Fit stream. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Ring Fit adventure stream. Let's go.
That's like the worst thing. Like if I'm gonna work out, I'm not trying to hold no damn ring. Like this thing looks like you could. It looks like you could fit around your waist. Like I don't even.
There's no way that's going around your waist.
Is it? I don't
No
know.
way.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
It's like a resistance ring. It's like really like it's hard to like push together. That kind of a.
Right. Yeah. You're right. It's like a resistance.
Guys,
No, I'm
Ring Fit
good,
stream.
guys. I'm good.
I need it. I need it in my life.
How about I just go to the gym like a normal person? I'll go to the gym, all right?
No, you don't understand, Erica. It's for the days that you don't go to the gym, okay?
I got stuff here. I got my bike here in the room.
And then you could add Ring Fit to your.
Oh my god. And stream it.
Yes.
Probably get like donations though. Hey, you never know.
Donations? You show people your feet for money?
Oh god. Yikes. I'll just point the camera down to the floor and do my Ring Fit and just you see my feet.
Oh my god, that would. Oh my god, that would be the best stream.
We're talking
ever.
crazy now. We're talking crazy. You getting wild, Char.
Oh my god, I needed that.
You get into wild. End this podcast. Let's get that freaking
Erica Gamer Water.
Oh god. Whatever happened with? Well, that's a whole other topic. Remember that girl selling her water and all that? She's still doing that?
Oh my god, that is a thing.
She's still doing that? Is that a thing still?
I don't
even know.
I don't know, man. Those people need to just.
Would you do that, Char? Would you do that?
Would I do that if I was super fucking popular online?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I would. What a business move.
You can get the bag. Oh,
what
she got banned?
What a fucking genius move.
Oh, they said she stopped. There's a lawsuit. I think I heard about that.
She got arrested? Alright.
Apparently.
Well, JK, I'm not doing that anymore. Bye, I'm out.
Yeah.
I would do something probably, like, not, like, that stupid, but, like, equally business genius-wise.
Nothing that, like, comes off of my body. I think if I was that big,
Yeah.
I'd probably do, like, autographs or, like, pictures
Yeah,
or
I'd
something like
autograph
that.
some shit.
Not like lewd pictures, but just, I don't know, something more...
I'd autograph like some dumb shit. I'd autograph like socks and shit. Like
Socks?
I do, like, weird stuff.
You're gonna pull an You're gonna pull an Aaron Greenberg and have the Xbox socks?
That'd
and
be
send
fucking
that?
hilarious.
Oh,
Can you
man.
imagine?
Char
Oh my
Greenberg
god.
out here.
Woo!
I'll buy Erica sweat bottles. Oh man.
No, you won't. That's gross.
That's
Don't
really
be like
gross.
that. Don't
Yeah,
be like
that's
that.
gross. No, I mean, if you're really that big and people want stuff that badly,
Tainted
like
water. Yeah. Okay. See, that's the thing. Is like you need something that's like not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not food related. Something people can ingest, because that shit gets you in trouble.
Yeah, if you put the warning and all that stuff, like I just don't see how that's doable.
Yeah, what Nev
like,
said, basically.
Can't knock her hustle.
That was a good side hustle. Like, you can't say it wasn't, man.
This went left. Yeah, it tends to go a little bit left. We get into
I
these
mean,
crazy,
what did you think you were watching?
crazy topics.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would sell out like that. Like if I did sell out, it would have to make sense to where it still is in line.
Right.
It had to be in line with who I am as a person and like what makes sense for like my quote unquote brand. Like I wouldn't want to do anything
Right.
that's like that embarrasses me because my family would see it. You know, they would hear about it. They would know. And
You're
to
right.
me, yeah,
You're
it's like
right.
I want to keep my, integrity, but at the same time, it's like I mean, shoot, if they give you the bag, it's like you get money. It's like, man, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. But I think at the end of the day, I would definitely keep in line with like what makes
Signed
sense
water
for me.
bottles.
Yeah, like something like that.
There you go.
Please sell out.
Please sell out. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, we're about like an hour and 15. I do want to keep these around like an hour. Yeah, like going forward. It'll be rare that we go super long, but this is the first one that after we've come back, so we're kind of catching up and like finding our groove again. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Make that money. I would down all your bath water, no cap. Well, on that note, Jabala here talking reckless in the chat.
Wow.
Yeah, Char, anything you want to say closing out? Like anything we want to end with? Last minute thoughts?
No, not really. Play video games. Don't be mean to people on the internet, and drink your water, sluts.
Hey, I can't disagree with any of that. That's a pretty good message right there. Drink your water.
Right.
Don't be mean. What was the first one? Play games, right?
Play games.
Play games.
Video games.
Good advice to live by right there for sure. But thank you guys, all you guys who hung out in the chat, everybody who watches this later. Let me know in the comments section, or let us know, I should say, what you thought. And of course, any topics you have for us that you want us to tackle in the future. Remember that they don't have to be gaming related, but as long as they're, like PG-13, nothing crazy, but they could be off topic. They don't have to be about games. So let us know. We are too, I do realize that like a lot of men probably watch us. And I even asked Kenny before, like, we regrouped for this series. I asked him like, hey, as a dude, is it interesting to you to have, two girls talk about games and talk about these topics? Like pretending you're not my husband. What would you want to hear about? And he's like, yeah, like it's cool to hear girls' perspectives on like relationships and stuff like that. So that's always something we're willing, right? I mean, Char, of course, you're right. We're willing to talk about stuff like that,
I mean, yep.
Yeah, just any kind of topics, really. So if you have anything you want us to discuss in the future, of course, let us know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this was successful. I had a good time.
Yeah.
It was fun. Back to Death Stranding. All right, guys, gotta go. I'm kidding. Actually, I think Kenny took it back. So more to come on that. I'll let you guys know what happens. If you see me streaming it
Goes
again,
and rents it again.
If you see me streaming it again, you know what the hell just happened. You know.
It means that you bought it finally?
Let's end the podcast.
You heard it here first.
No, but yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching and listening, and we will catch you next time. All right, bye.